Ladies and gentlemen, Season 4 of Modern Warfare is finally upon us, and there is a lot that is updated in this update. So I'm going to have a video going up in a couple of hours that's going to explain everything that is in this update, and there's a lot of hidden things that are not in the patch notes that we're going to talk about in that video. But as far as this video, it's going to be the same thing I do at the beginning of every season, which is going through all of the store items, the battle pass, and talking about whether or not it is worth your money to spend and buy and purchase the actual battle pass or store items and what they actually are for Season 4. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to say it straight off right away. This battle pass is one of the best battle passes for blueprints that we have seen so far. But let's go have a look and see what you actually get through the battle pass. And before we dive into the battle pass, I just wanted to say we are officially on the road to 1 million subscribers. I can't believe I'm saying it. Right now we're sitting at like 778,000, but I was looking at my analytics and only about 25% of you are actually subscribed to the channel who normally watch my videos. So if you enjoy what you see here, like staying up to date on everything Call of Duty, the best way to do so is by hitting that subscribe button, turning notifications on. So if you enjoy my videos, join me on the road to 1 million subs, but let me shut up. Let's get back to the battle pass. So here you can see the main screen for the battle pass. It shows off the various characters, weapons, and everything that you get through it. But of course, when we actually go and look at the battle pass here, the first thing that you'll see is you get all the instant rewards right away from the very beginning. So right away, as soon as you unlock the battle pass, you get Captain Price as the new operator, looking at his badass self, smoking a stogie, looking pretty damn sweet. You also get a second character skin, the Cascade skin. On top of this, you get your first custom horn. So if we go and preview this one is called Ride of the Valkyries, and here is what it sounds like. And there's various of these throughout the game that you can now unlock, which is pretty cool. And on top of this, you get a Season 4 XP boost as well, which is going to help you level up faster. After this, your first free weapon is the Callus, which is a pistol blueprint. Honestly, this is probably one of the worst blueprints that you get, but like I said, the blueprints do get really good. After this, calling card, some double XP, an emblem here, and then we get our first melee weapon. This one is pretty straightforward, just a new version of a knife, kind of looks like a prison shank if you ask me. After this, we get our first really cool looking blueprint. This one is called the Harpy. This one is for the MP7, and as you can see, it kind of has this nice little chrome skin on it. This one is unlocked at level 7. After this, you get an ATV skin. This one's pretty straightforward, just kind of makes it look a little bit dirty. After this, you get the Urzikstan Soldier, which is a pretty cool looking. He's got a pretty thick beard with 3 C's there. After this, some COD points. So as you can see, just by buying the battle pass and leveling it up all the way, you'll actually be able to buy the battle pass in the next season, similar to every season that we've seen so far. After this, you get a nice little spray, and then our first free weapon. So for this one, you do not need to buy the battle pass. Just as long as you level it up to level 15 here, you unlock the Fennec, aka the Vector. So this is the Vector that we know and love from previous Call of Duty games. It's just called the Fennec in this game. The description of it is an aggressive full auto submachine gun with a buttery smooth recoil and blazing fast fire rate, is exceptional for strategic room clearing and holding down the front line. And that's exactly what this is. It's a great close quarters weapon, and it has a really fast fire rate. But like I said, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a later video today. After this, some more calling cards, COD points, and of course, as you can see here, the Sunset Hue. This is one of the best blueprints so far that we've seen in this battle pass. Looking absolutely dope. It has this like nice chrome tiger with a nice fade on it. And like I said, this is just looking pretty damn sweet for the PKM here. After this, one of the few finishing moves that is in the battle pass. This one is called the Bush League. It is rather straightforward, similar to some that we already have in the game. After this, a new skin for Talon. And he's got hair. He looks very different in this skin. Then we get into another blueprint. This one is called the Blank Stare. Nothing too special about this one. Then some more XP, COD points, a tactical mask that is a weapon charm, and then another vehicle skin. This one's like a digital camo for the truck. And then another really cool weapon blueprint. This is actually for the new shotgun, or I guess somewhat new shotgun. It is called the 1-inch punch, and just a cool looking yellow skin for this one. After this, we get another character skin, the USMC. This is another one of those Milsim skins that you can use on any of the default characters. And then our second free weapon at level 31. This one is called the CR56 AMAX. And as we've said before, this is basically the IWI Ace version of the Galil. And when we go and check it out in preview, we can get a better description of it. This lightweight 762 by 39 millimeter full auto assault rifle is compact and powerful, built exclusively for military use. The standard issue rifle is deadly at mid-range combat and easily configured for a variety of assault tactics. So there's several attachments on this weapon that actually completely change the way it plays, and as I've said before, it's kind of a mix of a Galil and an AK-47. Then we move into something that is new in this season, and it's actually once again free. It's unlocked at level 33, and it is a mini-map watch. Yes, so on your watch, you can actually see a small version of the minimap that has red dots popped up, your characters on it. Pretty damn cool. After this, another really cool weapon blueprint. This one is called the Old Growth. As you can see, it just makes the weapon kind of look a little red. Like I said, they knocked it out of the park with the weapon blueprints in this battle pass. Really, that's the thing I'm the most impressed with. And as you can see, another one here, we've got a pistol blueprint, a really cool blue chrome blueprint for the pistol here. Like I said, just once again, looking really, really damn cool. At level 38, we get another free item. This one is a skin for the Jeep in Warzone or in Ground War if you're playing that. And this one basically has a bald eagle on it called Eagle Rock, and that's pretty much it. After this, we have an Azure skin, nothing too special here. And then another weapon blueprint at level 41. Glacial Polish. This one, I believe, is for the Uzi. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe this is for the Uzi. Once again, pretty good attachments and a really good looking skin. The next blueprint is at level 44, and this one is of course another LMG blueprint. Nothing too fancy here, but once again, just looking really, really fly. Then at level 49, we get another skin. This is another one of the Milsim skins, and this one is called the Luganari 1, maybe? Hopefully I got that right. Then at level 50, we once again have another good looking blueprint. This one is called the Blue Jay, and it kind of makes this weapon look like the Peacekeeper from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if you ask me, but kind of like a bluish chrome looking skin on this one. Another weapon charm at 53, and then 54, we have the Gavel weapon blueprint. This one is of course for a pistol. And then another really cool blueprint at level 58. We've got this one. This one makes the entire weapon look like a nice wood. This one is called the Saddle Horn. Then another character skin for Alice at level 59. Another watch at level 61. I'm not exactly sure if this is showing the time or whatever it's showing, but definitely a different looking watch compared to what we normally see. At level 64, I think this is my least favorite blueprint. I believe this one is for the P90 and just kind of looks like a camo, something that you'd go hunting with, but nothing too fancy, like I said before. We get another weapon charm with, of course, the Wally bot at level 68. Another Milsim skin at level 69. Nice. And then at level 70, you get another LMG blueprint, as you can see here with a sniper scope on it. And honestly, the attachments and skin on this one aren't that great. Another one of the kind of lackluster blueprints in here. But like I said, it's kind of made up for with the better blueprints. A really cool looking helicopter skin called From Ashes. This one is at level 74. And like I said, they're just doing a really good job with these vehicle skins. I kind of like that they've added them in. Another kind of like desert skin at level 75. This one is for, once again, a sniper rifle. At level 79, you have a trooper skin for Reigns. Then at level 80, you have another free blueprint. This one is for the HDR. And honestly, one of my favorite blueprints. Makes your HDR look a little bit blue. And it has a really cool muzzle on it with the monolithic suppressor, which I pretty much always use in Warzone. So I'm actually going to get some pretty good use out of this one once I unlock it. At level 83, you unlock the Stogie weapon charm, which is of course a Captain Price signature that you get at level 83. And then 84, honestly, this has to be the best looking blueprint in the entire battle pass. It is called the Silver Fox, and it is a new blueprint for the Vector, aka the Fennec. It's a pretty decent blueprint, nothing too special about it, but like I said, just looks really, really good. At level 88, you get the Bloodlines blueprint, and then there is a new skin for Iskra. Looking pretty good, kind of like herself. Doesn't have the hood up or the big jacket on. Nothing too fancy. We've kind of actually, I believe, seen this skin in a couple of calling cards and emblems before, so nothing too fancy, but definitely a different look for her. Then, once again, another watch at level 92. This one's actually looking like a pretty expensive watch. And then at level 84, the Phoenix Ignition. This is once again another LMG LMG blueprint. A lot of LMG blueprints in this battle pass. At level 98, you unlock the weapon charm for Nikto, and honestly, it is looking pretty sweet. This is definitely one of my favorite weapon charms in the game. And then, of course, at level 100, you get the really cool stuff. You once again get another skin, and this is his like traditional skin that we see many times throughout the campaign. On top of this, you get the emissary blueprint. I believe this is for that new Galil weapon that we were talking about before. Pretty cool looking. Not the best attachments, but definitely pretty cool looking. And then probably the best looking vehicle skin that we have seen so far. And then, of course, the emblem for Season 4. This one looking pretty cool with Captain Price's face on it. Now, that is the entire battle pass. As I said, I think this is the best battle pass we've seen for weapon blueprints. Kind of lackluster on the other things. I kind of wish they had more custom horns like we saw early on there at the beginning of the battle pass, but those will probably be introduced more and more in bundles. Speaking of bundles, we do have some new items in the store. The main two, the featured two this week, are the Bog Demon. This has a new skin for Grinch. Honestly, a pretty cool looking skin for Grinch. An Og blueprint called the Lizard King, and one of the weirdest watches that we have seen so far in the game. Other than that, nothing too fancy. And then the Dragon Turtle. This is a cool bundle. First of all, it's cheap at 800 COD points. You get a melee weapon called the Ram Jam, which is basically 2 akimbo sticks that you can hit people with. And on top of this, a weapon blueprint for the Riot Shield. So if you're a Riot Shield player, we all hate you, but you get a cool skin for your Riot Shield. So like I said, a pretty cheap bundle and a pretty cool bundle. I don't think we've ever really seen one like this. So honestly, my thoughts on the Battle Pass, and on top of that, the store items, I think they did a good job this year. As always, like I say, the best way to get the best bang for your buck is when buying the Battle Pass, just buy the Battle Pass. Don't buy the extra 20 tiers, because simply by leveling up your Battle Pass pays for itself. I believe there's 1,300 COD points in the Battle Pass, and it only costs 1,000 COD points to actually buy it. So by leveling up that full Battle Pass, you're going to be able to buy the 5th seasons for free. So that's always what I recommend. Saves you the most money. Basically, you don't have to spend anything, and you get it for free. That's my advice with every season, and once again, that is what I'm recommending. And like I said, probably one of the best battle passes we've seen to date. If you disagree with me, feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, it is always appreciated if you do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are on that road to 1 million subs. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars.